We're really enjoying talking this morning to Mucha, Keisha and Siobhan, and they are the original Sugababes, and they're not sugar, I said Sugababes, they're not Sugababes, they're Sugababes. Sugababes. But you know, this is amazing. I thought I knew all about these girls going back a long way, but I didn't. There's so much I didn't know. I mean, they were children when they got back together, and they're back together now as MKS. And if you don't know what MKS was, it's Mucha, and it's Keisha, and it's Siobhan. That's what it stands about. Okay, we've got Gina coming in as well, but first of all, before we talk to the girls,
It's this morning's 25th birthday next month, and
so we're going to start eating an apple before we did that. Listen, let's talk about the Sugababes. There's an amazing story here. 1998 is when they burst onto the scene, and then you'll be aware of Sugababes in various guises and hit after hit. But despite all of that being well publicised, the different lineup changes, there were fallouts, there were disagreements, and this is one of the most successful girl bands for a generation.
Yes, so 10 years ago that they actually parted their ways, and the original singers we've got here this morning, Siobhan, Mucha and Keisha, they're back together now, and they're MKS. See, Mucha, Keisha, Siobhan.
Is that in order?
Yeah. I said get them in order, otherwise that won't work.
Well, to me it's SKM.
No, because we were just going this way for us.
We can swap if it's confusing.
What's not confusing is what these guys did. Have a look at this.
Here laughing at hairstyles mostly, it seems. Yeah. Going, oh, look at my hair. But do you like looking back at that?
Yeah, I think we're all really proud, but obviously, obviously in your teens it's a bit awkward because you'd want to hide those pictures away. To be
it's when they pull out the crimped hair ones for me. I'm like, oh God, did I really have that phase?
When you say your teens, I mean, just teenage. I mean, you were 13.
I was 13.
In the Over video, we were like 14 and 15, yeah.
See, I had no idea you were so young. That really shocked me, actually, this morning when I read that. You know, so we were really young, and I'm thinking you're 19, 20.
Yeah.
So 13
I think that's why I feel about 30-something now.
But you're not.
I'm not. I do feel it.
Honestly, Mitch, when I was looking up, when I was reading back about things about you guys, I genuinely expected to see your ages mid-30s somewhere. And not one of you, I mean, not one of you have hit 30 yet.
No.
Which is incredible. So tell me, I mean, you do as girls do, you would sing with hairbrushes in the mirror and all that sort of thing, and there was fun and it was lovely. And then it all has to be professional and it all has to be serious. Would you each tell me what that did to your lives or did to your family? It must have been really exciting at first, but it was very grown up, wasn't it?
I think it was always exciting, but it was just a lot of pressure. So I think things people don't realise is that we were homeschooled, and that's kind of, that takes away a little bit of your childhood. But also
so
we were living
together as you were touring?
Together and separate.
I was the year above. So for me it was so lonely, but I mean the rest of the time, you know, in the studio, we were kind of getting to be quite naughty because we would be in the studio until
7 o'clock in the morning sometimes.
Night.
We would like leave school at lunchtime, which is really bad. We'd go back to the studio, we'd take our uniforms with us, we'd literally wash our face, go back to school after recording, so we wouldn't even have slept.
Which is why we did homeschooling.
Yes. But we loved being in the studio that much.
Education was important as well.
Were you treated, you were artists, you were selling records, you were in the charts and you had concert tours and all that sort of thing, but were you treated as adults or treated as children?
It was a bit of both, really.
I guess it depends what day you put people on.
Exactly, and who it was as well, I guess. But I mean, we had to grow up quite quick.
Yeah, we were put in
the industry's quite. You know.
We were very well behaved though. You know, there's obviously a lot
Not
of
according to the stories
around.
I read.
Oh really?
I always believe what you read. No, we were put in a very like grown-up situation, but you know, we were still
professional
kids.
And actually, you keep saying, you know, we were still kids, we were only 13, and of course 13-year-old girls particularly, as we know, fall out. And you're saying lots of things were written about you, and a lot we read was, oh, you know, falling out. Do you look back at that now and say, do you know, I can't remember what we fell out about, or was it serious?
I think it's a bit of both, because some things I remember being completely false or exaggerated, but then a lot of things were definitely misconstrued, and when you're looking from the outside, you're sort of like, God, it really wasn't that much of a big deal. I remember there was one story once with me and one of the other members fell out over a Britney song, and I remember at the time it was we were like really upset about this Britney song, but now when you look back, it's actually...
I think once it's put into writing as well, it's just like it's there forever, isn't it? And
it is there forever.
It's very hard to move on from it.
And it is very hard to move on, and whichever one of you it featured, the other two read about it, and then whether it's true or whether it's not, that mud sticks, and we've all experienced that. We all experience. Just write a story about you, and then someone else say they believe you said it, whether you did or whether you didn't.
Yeah.
So, my wife's the sort that would say, "Oh, you girls, you all have a cup of tea, and it's all over, it's all forgotten."
She
But
sounds
I don't
lovely.
believe that. I think before the three of you have got back together again, I bet you met somewhere, and I bet you say, "Guys, let's hammer this out."
Yeah.
Well, did you?
Yeah, actually,
To tell the truth,
There
like,
wasn't really much to hammer
there
out. We had
wasn't. We just wanted to get back together and just, you know, do what we love doing. And
music.
popped open a bottle of champagne at
And
the Charlotte
yeah.
So
Street
Ruth was
Hotel.
right.
Right,
You
that's
did
right.
forget what you argued about then.
Kids do sometimes, well, especially when they were so young. I mean, and a lot's happened since then. You've all gone off and done other things. You've had a child.
baby,
For
Yeah.
adults, we can communicate a lot
Yeah.
better, and you know,
So
got a lovely
who
little team.
decided to get back? Who phoned who? How did this happen?
Well, we sort of mean the moment I left the Sugababes in 2009, so many fans and passers-by, even when we were not together, were like, "You've got to get back with the girls," and we actually, honestly, never thought we would. And then from there, I remember being at home and I saw Mutia on Lorraine Kelly, and Lorraine was like, "You
Yeah.
might as well get back with the originals." And it was like, And then I thought, "Oh my God, now Lorraine's saying it too."
Yeah.
And and then we thought, you know, let's
But
just
it's
wait.
not a
and-
reunion. You don't see it.
not a
No.
reunion.
What do you see in as Mitch?
I think it's just the characters. This is what was meant to happen from the get-go. So I think, you know, it's a
Fresh start.
It's a
fresh
fresh
start,
start.
follow-up for what we
Yeah.
wanted
Could
to
I
do.
ask, looking at the three of you, which one is most likely to, first of all, say the following?
Oh.
This is why I walked out on this in the first place.
Oh my God!
Please don't
Oh
scare us.
God, no. Thankfully, we've been back together for 2 years
2
now,
years.
and we haven't had that. So far, so
No.
good. And you know, for us, this is about taking control and really driving it ourselves. We felt like we couldn't the first time round. So
And we let off steam every once in a while, you know, just go for a night out, and it's not
Yeah.
all about work. So
And you're more
yeah.
mature.
Yeah.
You're grown-ups. You're
Yes.
women now.
Everything's
not
fine when we
And
go
I
out
love
and have a drink.
all your
Yeah.
clothing range.
Just like
That's
the-
M&S for... No, MK, sorry, MK.
And you've got a new single out, Flatline, which
Yes.
is out now.
Yes.
And then
Sad.
are you going to be touring?
We are
Yeah, we're
November.
touring in
In
November.
November.
We go to Birmingham and where else do we
Bristol.
go? Bristol, Norwich.
London.
So we're really excited.
So this is the new year.
So this is the
Let's
new
have a listen.
MKS. That looked like a tough job.
I know, I was
Tough
going
job
to say,
in
it
the
was the
sun.
Yeah, it was
easiest
great.
music video
Easiest.
ever. We had such
we
a good
loved
time.
it.
Feet was burning in the
I
sun.
hope you
and all.
continue to love it. We wish you all the
Yes.
best.
I love each
Thank
other.
you.
Yeah, we do.
Thank you.
Joy.
Good to see you. MKS.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We've got to take a quick break now, but it's lunchtime. Do you like pizza?
Yes.
I
Do pizza. Gino. Do you like Gino?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like Gino. We've got both of those. There he is, Gino in the
Gino
kitchen.
loves Gino too.
He's
After the
making
break.
pizza after this.
I want to make pizza.